incredibly easy magic trick. This is the exact method used by ASIVN, and most of the people don't know about this hidden feature. Hi everyone, today I will show you how ASIVN performs this incredibly easy magic trick at Huberman's podcast. By the way, if you haven't watched the performance, I will also go through a basic performance of the effect so you can watch along. So let's get started. See a basic performance of the effect. So what happens is, as he asks for Huberman's phone and ask him to open the calculator app, and he then asks him to make it everything 0 and ask him to enter any 4 random digits which are of no significance to him. So let's say he enters some 4 random digits, and then he asks them to hit plus and ask him to enter 4 digits of significance, 4 digits which are really important for him. So let's say he enters, in our scenario, let's say he enters 1, 2, 3, 4. Now both of these numbers are not visible to the magician, and then he presses equals and then he gets a sum, and this sum holds no significance to the magician because it's a sum of 2 random and unknown numbers. So this is seen by the magician. Then he closes the phone, put it aside, and then he takes the deck. Then he says that, okay, what are these 4 numbers? Can you really think about them? He just casually goes through the deck and also asks questions like, what could be these numbers? How important are these numbers to him? Then he takes the deck, asks the spectator to take out any 4 random cards as a bunch. Let's say he takes these 4 cards out. These 4 cards are put on top of the deck, and these 4 cards happen to be the exact numbers which were the digits. Now actually there is a hidden feature in iPhone which usually no one knows about. Through this way, he can learn any 4 random digits which are entered by the spectator. So this is how it works. Let me zero it out. First, you ask the audience to enter any 4 random digits. Let's say they enter these 4 random digits, and then ask them to hit plus. Now you ask them to enter 4 digits of significance which are important to the spectator. Now let's say they enter 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hit equals. Now all of this is done by the audience. This is not at all visible to the magician. Now at this point, this number obviously holds no significance because it's a sum of 2 unknown numbers. Now the magician takes the phone, and this is what he does. He presses C and hit equals. What this does, doing C makes the input 0, and doing equals does the previous add operation, which is the add operation of the 4 numbers of significance entered by the audience. And hence this number is peaked by the magician. So this is how it's actually done in the performance. Let's say they enter any 4 random digits, hit plus, add 4 numbers of significance, equals. The magician's left thumb goes and presses C, and this is done away from the audience. So I just press C, and then I hit equals. I view this number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then press AC and just clear it all out and put the phone aside. Now I already know what is the number which they entered, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I simply have to cull those 4 cards. Now if you have not watched my video on how to cull, then I already have made a video on it, and you can watch that video. The link is on the description, and also you can press the I button on top. So now I simply have to cull the 4 numbers, which is A, 2, 3 and 4. And this is how I do it. I ask the audience to think about the 4 numbers while I simply go through the deck. I find the A, I cull it, I find 2 somewhere, I curl that also. So now I have A and 2 separated from the pack. Then I see a 4, I can curl that also. And just now I'm looking for a 3, I find a 3, I curl it. And I just bring it, all of them to the top. A, 2, 3 and 4. Now obviously they are not in order, so I could just go through the deck once and correct the order. So now they are in perfect order, A, 2, 3, 4. Now I can simply do a classic force, which is what ASCII uses in his performance. You can do several forces. You can do a stop force. You can just directly cut to the 4 cards. Or the way ASCII does it is he uses a classic force, which is nothing but he cuts those ace, 2, 3 and 4 cards in the middle, hold a pinky break here, then he asks the spectator to grab any 4 cards, and then he spreads the deck. As soon as the audience is coming to grab the cards, he directly spreads it. He directly opens the brick, which is right here, because after this the ace, 2, 3, 4 comes. So let's say the audience comes to grab the card, he directly opens the brick and shows these 4 cards for them to grab. Then just simply move the cards to the top, and obviously these 4 cards are the exact numbers which were put in the calculator app.